Hello, welcome to Slanted Glasses Story Time. So tonight, I want to tell you about a story that happened a few weeks ago. There was a book fair. It was called Bandung Book League, Liga Buku Bandung. I went there and I'm not too satisfied with what I found there because I was hoping it is like Big Bad Wolf, where you can find imported books, you can find rare books. Unfortunately, it's not like that because the place is not so big. The collection is kind of limited. I got this series of 6 books from Indonesian author named Remy Silado. He's very well known here. He usually write about period time of Indonesia, and he has this level of research that is amazing for me. That one reason that I like this author. The second reason is the way he write. He write in a way that not really flowery. Usually historical stories that set in historical times, in period times, usually really poetic here, but he's not that kind of writer. He used really down-to-earth words, really realistic type of storytelling, and the way he paced his story is really nice. It is called The Lady Named Arjuna. Based on the cover art, each books represent different women from different cultures, if that makes sense. So that probably will be really interesting. Like this looks like a modern woman, and the second book is Chinese woman, and in the third book he uses Javanese women. So I really look forward to rip this plastic away and start reading them. The second one I got this is also a fiction story. It's a traditional type of story, usually story that are used in shadow puppet performances. The thing is, the shadow puppet tradition uses Mahabharata or Ramayana storyline, but there are also some hero journeys type of story. It is called Cerita Panji stories, and this is one of those kind of stories written by a person. This guy, he usually writes Indonesian languages books for school, so I'm really familiar with his name and with his book, but it is usually school books. So I kind of curious how he retell this kind of story, how he write. He usually making theory books about Indonesian language. It's probably really interesting to see how he came to be, what drives him to write about language, and what makes him a main person to write about Indonesian language and be used in school. That's probably interesting insight by seeing he's doing some other stuff. And then one of my friends told me that there are some imported bookstores, so I went there, and I probably will show you how it looks. Then the store name is actually really simple. It's Imported Books. So from there I got some interesting books The first one is the year's best science fiction from 1985. This book is printed when I was still 1 year old. And then the second book is this, The Secret of the Sixth Magic from Lyndon Hardy. This is actually a part of the magical series, and probably the first print is from the 80s. So yeah, it's copyrighted in 1984. So this is from the year that I was born. I'm interested because this is a magical story. It's not really great, to be quite honest with you guys, but I haven't finished the book yet. I already in this part, so it's almost done. This is such a chore to read. I don't really empathize with the characters, the protagonist. It's not bad, so it's kind of difficult book to judge. The core is good, the world building is good, the magical system in this world is good, but I don't think he knows how to write people. So everyone just sprouted exposition. Everyone is so one-dimensional. Even the protagonist is worse from the other characters. But maybe I'll finish this first, and then I review all of it. That's it. That's the story of one of the weekend where I tried to find books. Finding the stories that I never heard before is actually an adventure itself. So that's it probably for this video. Thank you for listening to my boring description of the stuff. I wish you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.